Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on? We're Dave and Matthias here. BlabberMalt Show, episode 43, January 16th.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we are excited to come to you tonight on the grand reopening of
Bascule Brewing Company
and Public House.
Yeah, that's right. We got a seat saved here for Chris, but he is super busy. He's serving beer. He's making the food. They got some tacos specials tonight. It looks awesome.
Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday out here in Lorain.
And you noticed when we came down 611 here that something was really different about the building.
Yes.
Than it ever has been before here in their 7-year history.
I know.
You can
see those brand new signs.
2 lit up signs.
Yeah. It was a little bit hard to find it before. Not really. But now
the GPS,
glowing signs. Yeah.
But when
great.
you have some neon across the street. There's a Taco Bell. There's a few other establishments here. I think it's a Wendy's. And they have one on both sides. So lights up the corner.
It's awesome.
You definitely know that you're stepping into Bascule Brewing Company and Public House.
And then you come into the place, it's been totally redone.
Totally redone. And I think that while you walk in, it's like I'm still here, same size space.
Right.
But it hits you different, man.
Yeah.
It just hits you different.
And that door used to stick. It doesn't stick quite as much.
The sign says it's going to stick. And I thought it was going to be really bad because it's really, really cold and wet outside.
Boom. Came
right open.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was great.
I think we were. Go ahead.
We were back. We were here before. It was back in May. It was episode 11 of the BlabberMalt Show. And we got a tour of the place. It was really cool. I don't think we're going to be going out to the beer garden tonight. It's a little chilly.
It is really chilly.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
It is good to be back.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think really stuck out to me, and I do want to, at the end, kind of let you walk around with the camera and give a little look-see. You can see there's a nice little crowd here tonight for Taco Tuesday. They have a beer release tonight, which I have in front of me here. I'll tell you about that in a second. I want to get to what it looks like here. So the biggest thing that I saw was the overall feel was calming and inviting. And it really is because the paint job.
Yeah.
Everywhere. The whole paint job everywhere. All new electricity everywhere. You see pendant lights up and down the row. Those are all brand new. And it just feels different.
Yeah, we talked to Chris a little bit, and one of the struggles that he said he was having is back in the kitchen area. Not enough outlets, not enough power. Kind of limited the things they could do, but now they've got some brand new equipment, and they're serving up the food.
Knocking it out.
A lot easier, a lot quicker. It's going to be nice, I think.
And that's what Chris is doing right now himself. He's the one that's doing the food, and he's kind of stepped out of the day-to-day operations of brewing, with Rob doing the brewing, and really kind of focusing on that food aspect to get butts and seats. As you can see tonight behind us, it's a nice little crowd. So also notice that it looks like a brew is seating everywhere, right? So all of the, it's definitely all mixed match stuff still. It has that public house feel still. Every seating item is different. All the chairs are different, as it always has been. But it has a flow to it.
Yeah.
You have the bar seating, and then you have the seating that walks all the way through. And I really feel that they did a nice job in the last 2 weeks of being off. And
nice, yeah.
Feels different.
Spruced up, yeah.
I'm digging it.
So we got some beers here.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
Well, I came up here to the bar and ordered myself a Tug Job.
Tug? What?
Yeah, I got to ask, hey, Chris, who's serving up the Tug Jobs here tonight?
He said, hey, this is Lorain, and we only charge $8 for a Tug Job.
That is a decent price for a Tug Job.
Tug Job. So I got a Tug Job here, and I'm going to try that with you, right? That's kind of...
I got a full-size Tug Job.
I have a not full-size Tug Job.
How many times can I say Tug Job?
Many times we want.
Nice session IPA.
It is nice.
Yeah.
I also got a Control-Alt-Delete, which was the beer of the day.
I think they just tapped that.
Just tapped it today. Yeah. And I'm going to get a little taste of that and pass it over to you. That's nice. We'll share a beer after our Tug Jobs.
Yes, we will.
Not bad,
Good,
right?
yeah. I've tried to make alt beers in the past, and I have not nailed it down. It's pretty nailed down. Yeah.
It's clean.
I like it.
Tastes good.
Yeah.
Well done. So, kind of let's catch up a little bit. Last week we had a pretty cool show.
We did.
Where were we?
Where were we? Oh, we were at Bookhouse. I forgot for a second.
We were at Bookhouse Brewing on West 25th, and I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, that was great. The beers are fantastic out there. If you haven't been, you owe yourself. Get down there, West 25th, a little bit farther down than the rest of the stuff in Ohio City there, but it's worth taking a little stroll.
Yeah, about 0.4 miles down the road from Great Lakes, not far at all. And really, as Dave mentioned, the beers themselves speak volumes for what Vaughn and crew have done there at Bookhouse from the beginning. Vaughn's a great brewer, and all of the beers we tried that day were just fantastic.
Yes.
So as Dave said, get down there. One of the things I really wanted to highlight again was the idea of food, right? So we're here talking about food tonight with Bascule, and as Bookhouse is growing and moving, they also are looking to up their food experience for people there.
Yes.
Pop-ups, they still have a few pop-ups left on the docket. But I know they're moving into more of an option of doing it themselves with some high-speed ovens and really trying to rock out some nice sandwiches and sides. I heard tater tots on the menu, and just a lot of really excellent things that are going to keep you around, want you to come back for more and utilize that space because, again, it's a really neat space.
It really is. It's really cool. Reclaimed a lot of that tin work on the walls and the ceiling, and the space really has some history in the Cleveland area as far as being a brewery forever. Way back. Absolutely.
And the fact that they've held to their guns on being a public house feel, like a meeting place where they don't have televisions.
Right.
There's no TVs in the place at all.
No.
So a place to sit, hang out, converse with friends, play games, enjoy that style of a brewery experience.
Read a book, like we started out with.
Read a book. This is what we did for quite a while.
Yes.
5 seconds maybe or so at the beginning of the take.
I don't read.
But no, get down to Bookhouse, check them out, check their beer list out. Everything was wonderful. Get beers to go.
Read, but I do read the comments, and we do read your emails at blabbermalt@gmail.com.
That's right.
So check us out on all the socials. Like, follow, subscribe. We need more followers. Share our videos with your friends.
It does
and
help.
your enemies. So.
We'll take your enemies to like that button and share it out to everybody else.
Go to the print and shop, get yourself something nice like this BlabberMalt t-shirt.
Yeah, I should start repping mine, but I keep repping all the ABC stuff. So,
nice.
Come to Avon Brewing Company.
And get yourself some Avon swag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good. So, how did your weekend up last week?
Good. Didn't do much really. Hung out. I did do a little work on the brewery. We got some of the electrical issues worked out. I'm going through inventorying, in your outfit, I'm going to have to modify the kettles, but I'm still going to need ball valves and all the things to hook it up. Seeing what I got, seeing what I need. So trying not to hit the Visa bill too hard, but everything costs.
Everything costs.
Especially these stainless steel pieces and parts.
Yeah, all the fittings.
Yeah, kind of made an order. I went back to the electric brewery website. They sell a lot of that stuff. Got some stuff from them. Also talked to Cal, who runs that site. Going to get him on the show. He's going to come on as a remote guest coming up here early February, I think. So I'm super excited about that. The guy is amazing. Helped me out personally so much, and the website helped me out immensely getting this thing rolling. So,
and I saw pictures, and it looks great.
Yeah.
The control panel's up and on.
Turned it on, power's up.
Got your kettles all lined up in a row.
Yeah.
Looks like a functional little brew house.
It's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
Fantastic. Now we're looking at your brew house. Right against that back wall, you have your kettles, and then over to the right, you have your control panel. Where are you going to put your fermenters?
They're going to go to the left of the table. We kind of have a little angled wall there. So there's a little space where you can't really pull a vehicle up, so I can fit. Right now I have a little 7-gallon and a 14-gallon. I'm going to probably get another 14-gallon, and I'll fit in there with the glycol chiller on the first shelf of that table.
Yep.
I ended up finding some cool little mounts that have a 1.5-inch tri-clamp that clips to the leg of the table, and it has a little platform molded on it for the pumps. It's going to be perfect. So, I mean, a lot of people will put the table, the pumps, mount them on the bottom shelf of the table, but then you can have this kind of a long run for the vinyl hoses or the silicone hoses.
Do it again.
But I'll mount them just.
Is that your tug job?
That's my tug job, yeah.
Get the hoses.
Get the hoses and the tug job.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, it's just.
TG. So I'll be able to mount them on the leg a little higher, so there won't be as much, every little bit of volume counts in those long hoses. So super excited to find those. So ordered up 2 of those. I have the 2 Blickman Riptide chugger pumps in my cart. Just maybe wait a week or 2.
Before you hit behind.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of space out these expenses.
Yeah, I mean, between that and all the stuff in the basement, man.
I know, right? Yeah.
It's why you work. It's why you do life, to enjoy it.
You got to have some fun. So.
You got to enjoy it.
Yeah. How about you? There's a lot of football going on.
There's a lot of football going on. So, Friday was pretty low key as normal. Saturday we had the unfortunate tale of the Browns.
Yes.
But we spent so much time prepping for the game because it wasn't on television.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
you have DirecTV?
We have DirecTV.
They worked that out at the last second.
So really, pretty much everybody in our area is either DirecTV or AT&T.
Yeah.
And NBC's been blocked out for weeks and weeks and weeks, probably months. And they just can't get it together. And so we had planned that, you got to have the game on, right? It's the Browns playoffs. We all want to watch it ourselves. We know that's when the crowd's going to be there. And so we went out and we ran a bunch of splitters around, and we got commercial YouTube TV account to watch the game. And
you should have just got had one of those over-the-air antennas you just hook up.
Well, someone said that, right? Why don't you just get an antenna? Yeah. But we have 14 TVs. How do you hook up? How do you do that, right? So you have to do 14 antennas and put them upstairs. It just seemed like a lot. We could just buy some splitters and some long HDMI cables to run around everywhere. Did that at both ZZ's and Avon Brewing Company. Yeah. And literally I was in Medina for the morning, working through some stuff with them, and on the way back, got the phone call that it was all settled. Right? So no blackout, which was wonderful because the sound was on. It worked out perfectly. And I thank you to everybody who come out to both of those establishments. ZZ's was shoulder to shoulder.
Nice.
All afternoon, all things about the game. Yeah. It was a really fun environment. Avon Brewing Company too, until we got blown out. And everybody was sad. And everybody went home.
Yeah.
Nobody came back out.
Who would have thought, halfway through the year that they could have gotten this far?
It's true.
As far as they did.
Now you're just talking logical sense.
I know.
Yeah. It's not how we think when the Browns are on, right? Wait a minute. We made the playoffs. Joe Flacco, he's the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, I know.
Say
remember
what?
How much they hated him when he was with the Ravens?
Oh, yeah. Woo. That's why we loved him so much, because we did to us at the Ravens. Hoping he'd bring that magic back and really take us to the next level. And our hopes just get up just so much, right? We get a little bit of glimmer of hope, and it's just like, we go from here to we're in to we're winning this ball game. We're gonna blow them out, and it just didn't happen. So that was Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't get a chance to make it out. I know you guys went and hung out Saturday night, right?
Yeah, we did.
Billy.
Oh, we didn't make it out to Billy. No.
Oh, see, good thing I didn't go. You didn't even tell me.
Yeah. We're just cold. I'm like, it's going to be super crowded. We're like, let's bail.
So
my brother made it.
I did see pictures of your brother.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to see Billy Morse play. Want to tell him the story? Where was that?
He was he played Friday too somewhere downtown. Where was he going to play?
Friday, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a little bar down in Cleveland.
I was going to meet up with you guys on Saturday.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't go.
Good thing I didn't go. See how it works when you communicate or don't communicate. So luckily we're sharing a tug pool together today to kind of mend that fence here together. But other than that, it's just a low-key weekend all the way across the board.
Yeah, Denise was upset. You know, she loves the Steelers, and the game got pushed to last night. She had to work. So like, well, look, I recorded for you, DirecTV, so set up the recording, and about an hour in, she texts, "You can stop recording. I'm watching a little bit of it in one of the." And she's like, "This is terrible." So
it was miserable for them too.
Yeah.
And we get it. I know the feeling. So tell her I said I'm sorry, and I'm right there in the same fields, man.
Yeah. Well.
Right there in the same fields.
I'm agnostic. I don't really care. But
did you have any good beers this weekend?
I just drinking on the keg I have at home of that coffee IPA.
Oh, wow. That's right.
So
I didn't get to try that yet.
Yeah, we got to get. We have a studio, or maybe I'll bring a growler. I think we are gonna get out to Collision Bend next week.
No, remember next week is the
Fatheads
event. So
the launch of the Cleveland Passport thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So next week, I would want to talk about that while we're at it. Might as well.
Yeah.
One of the things that was wonderful years ago was the installation of the Cleveland Brewery Passport.
Right.
The Destination Cleveland contacted us at Avon Brewing Company. Hey, we're going to do this inaugural year of the Cleveland Brewery Passport, and it's a little bit of money to get in. Join this is CLE, and then really just kind of join the passport, get your name in a book, and see how it goes. And we were all in Avon. We were the farthest west spot. They've now extended all the way over here to Bascule, I believe. But it was wonderful, and I attribute tens of thousands of dollars to this passport, bringing people from east side of Cleveland, downtown Cleveland, who wanted to finish the passport, to come to Avon, get stamped, try our beer, eat some food, buy some swag, whatever it is you want to do to get your stamp, and move on. And so this year, they're kind of coming back and revamping it again. They've done some iterations of it since COVID.
Okay.
Whether to do a book or an online thing or no stamp and codes and a lot of promotion, not a lot of promotion. And this year they're really trying to get back to the game of really promoting, getting out and hitting your local breweries.
Is it going to be an app, or is it going to be a physical book?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be an app. It's kind of hard to go back to a physical book once you jump to the app, and the app works really well for people. But there is a passport launch for all those involved on Tuesday evening at Fatheads production facility, and you're coming with me as a guest, brother.
Sweet.
So we're going to sit, hang out, have some Fatheads beers, do our podcast there at the launch of the Cleveland Brewery Passport.
Nice.
And then we'll hang out for a little bit for the social.
Sounds good.
So that's what we're doing next week.
Yeah.
The hope is to get to Collision Bend. I know we wanted to do that. That was a plan last week before we jumped into Bookhouse. That was a plan this week before the weather, and I know that they were having weather stuff there too, and they were unavailable.
Yeah, I mean, schedules change. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Sure. So hopefully in 2 weeks we'll jump out there and get them. We'll do a site there and come back into the studio for a much needed time in Club Radon at the BlabberMalt Studios. So
cool. Yeah. Well, I'll get you some of that Coffee Talk IPA then.
I would love to do
try
that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Cool.
You brewing anything? I mean, I know your brewing setup is done. What's the next thing you're going to brew?
I don't know. I'm kicking around a couple ideas. I might want to do a beer named after Cal from the Electric Brewing website, just because he helped me out, and it's going to come on the show. So
that might be fun.
They have a bunch of recipes online, but I'll talk to him, see what he'd like his name on.
There you go. I love that you have really enjoyed your time doing that.
Yeah.
We've been brewing some beer, looking at some options for us. We have our Irish Stout rolling, and it's ready to carbon keg.
Yeah.
Our Irish Red, same thing.
Okay.
Our Soul Stealer, ready to rock. So it's that time of year already. It's crazy.
It is.
And then next up, we're going to partner with our my brother-in-law, my youngest brother-in-law, Dan, and we're going to do a Ohana Pale Ale, but we're going to do that in a called Ohana Nui, which is Ohana Strong, big.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 9% hazy Ohana.
Nice.
So talk about all beers being 9%. This is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
So that's our next beer up for us. We did a couple lagers. Avon Light's back on in Avon.
Good.
We have Raz Wheat's on in Avon.
So
trying to lighten those back up a little bit from the heavy winter as we turn the corner through January. I do want to mention that kind of this in between period between now, which is the middle of January, and ultimately the beginning of Lent, which is now Valentine's Day of all times, which is so early
Does
to me.
seem early, yeah.
We're going to do a beer dinner at Avon Brewing Company.
Yes?
This is the first you're going to hear about it. We've been talking about it, and tonight you're going to hear about it first. We're going to get some stuff out online soon.
Yeah, we were kind of the other Friday. We were talking to Brian.
Yeah,
like, come on, dude, let's do this.
Yeah, so we are going to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to do a Fat Tuesday, the 13th, a Fat Tuesday beer dinner.
Okay.
Kind of revolving around kind of Southern Cajun style foods.
That sounds perfect.
And paired with a bunch of beer. So
nice.
That'll be out to you. So keep your calendars open. We'll let you know how to get into that. That's just Fat Tuesday, February the 13th at Avon Brewing Company. We'll have a beer dinner. Brian's going to do a bunch of courses. I will tell you the last course, it's going to be beignets with a chocolate peanut butter drizzle, because it's going to be paired with our Better Together peanut butter chocolate coffee stout, which is ready to rock and roll. Amazing. It's a big fatty. It's pushing 11%, and it's going to be wild. So
when the sign-up's going to be open for that? Do you know yet?
Not yet. We're still trying to figure out best course of action. We kind of finagle back and forth between emailing it in, calling it in, doing tickets on Eventbrite. Yeah. And I think we're leaning more towards calling in and talking to Kevin and Heather at the restaurant and setting yourself up with a spot. We're looking at 40 seats. Last time we sold out in
5 minutes.
5 minutes, right? So we'll keep you updated on that when that happens. Just want to get that out there. It's pretty neat. We're going to be at the Butcher and Brewer, the Stout It Out Loud.
That's coming up too,
which is also coming up pretty soon. That's a great event.
Yes.
Everybody brings their heavy hitters, their big boys, their stouts, their 10, 11, 12 percenters, their barrel-aged beers, and really have a big soiree there at Butcher and the Brewer.
We'll have to hit up Chris, give us a ride out there.
Yeah, we need a ride downtown because you're not driving back after Stout It Out Loud. That's
get your Ubers
for sure.
Yeah.
And then upcoming again is make sure you get your tickets for Winter Warmer, which is literally right around the corner.
Got mine, bro.
Friday night, we're doing the specialty VIP for Friday night again. Avon Brewing Company has been one of the prime sponsors, the premier sponsors of the event. So we'll be there Friday and then again Saturday.
I got my Saturday tickets, but maybe I could
come hang out with me on Friday night.
Yeah, maybe.
We got to do some BlabberMalting, so
yeah.
Talking some beer, brewing, and bullcrap. So you're coming with me. It's already done. Put it in the books right now.
Nice.
Absolutely. So that's what's going on in my world. Just trying to revamp for the coming year and get things rolling and get our beer schedule set up, and we have some things planned.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so we're going to have a new brewery coming up. Got lots of guests coming up for the BlabberMalt Show. Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's neat. And Chris is still working there. Look at him back there humping it in the kitchen.
He's sweating.
Making our talk. I see the wifey's here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she's getting herself a Tug Job.
One could only hope.
Yeah.
One could only hope.
Hey, man, you want to roll around and take a look at the space?
We should do that. Let's roll around and take a quick gander around. It might be beneficial to step outside and see the last thing we do is to see the signs before we sign off, because I don't want anything to freeze over or whatnot. But last thing we do is step outside and see the signage and then sign off to everybody. Let's check the place out, brother.
All right, let's do it.
As Chris has mentioned before, this used to be, most recent iteration was a mowing shop. And kind of this whole area over here was a big platform that did some work. Most of it was still white brick, just regular brick color in here. Maybe a little bit of primer on it, but that's it. Now it's this wonderful burgundy, deep burgundy color, and dark gray. It really kind of holds it all together, gives a nice dark feel. The bar remained the same with the addition of, again, the paint in the back. Again, really just kind of sets off that bar, nice and cool tones. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. You know, you can highlight behind us. We'll walk this way first and see the
check out those pendants above the
pendant
bar.
lights.
Those look awesome. That's
a local Lorrainite who made that for him. And it really does set off the whole bar.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we'll head back here to the kitchen and say hi to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Christopher Camboris. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm good. Good to see you too. You doing all right?
Yep. Doing fantastic.
Good,
Working hard, bro.
What's going on, you guys?
We're just yip-yapping.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit.
Well, so welcome to Bascule Brewery's grand reopening. If you haven't been to Bascule Brewery in a while, you're in for a nice surprise. There is not 1 inch of this place that was left untouched. We did everything we possibly could to make this place more inviting to our patrons. We're so proud to be here after 7 years, and you know, we're just really just happy to be in the neighborhood, and you know, we love catering to everybody. So, you know, the food's great. We've got a fantastic menu tonight, Taco Tuesday. Yeah, so, you know, hopefully you come in, you see it for yourself, because honest to God, guys, you can no longer say there's nothing on the east side here. It is fantastic.
Yeah,
so you guys, are you guys still doing the breakfast items?
Yes, so
nice.
Thank you for bringing that up. So we are open for breakfast and lunch, and we are working on putting out some menus for some of the local businesses, give you guys a few more options instead of just hitting the same old fast food over and over again. So that's it. You know, our breakfast is just good old-fashioned, simple breakfast: bacon, eggs, home fries, pancakes, French toast. It's just straightforward, all American.
Oh, sounds
food.
awesome.
Yeah.
How about that all-you-can-eat spaghetti and meatballs?
You know, the all-you-can-eat spaghetti and meatballs, Lorraine, don't sleep on that. You know, there's been times where we put that out there. I mean, where else can you fill up on spaghetti and meatballs for $10? You know,
sounds great.
So, yeah, bring the kids. You know, the kids. I believe we decided kids under 12 eat for free. So it's just a reason to get people in here and just fill the place up, because really it's a public house and it's meant to be used as such. You know.
I mean, speaking of everything being not untouched, right? You can see the paint everywhere.
Yeah.
What's this deal with this beer we're drinking? Tug pool.
Oh, the tug pool. Well, it's a nautical term. It's just a nautical term.
Right.
It's the tug job. Because
tug
every
job.
now and again, when you have a very large vessel, you know, you can get wedged in between places, and you just need a release, basically. So up comes the tug job, and gives you the release you're looking for.
How much can one expect to pay for a tug job here at Bascule?
Well, I don't know what they're charging for anywhere else. You know, tug jobs nearer to the lake. Here on the east side, our tug jobs are just $8.
Hey, you've heard it here, folks. This is hard-hitting journalism here today, right here at Bascule. You heard it first at Bascule Brewing Company. Tug jobs, $8.
$8 tug jobs, guys. Yeah.
Now, can I get more than one tug job at one time?
I mean, that's the best part is you don't have to stop at just one tuggy.
Yeah.
You can go in for 2, maybe even 3. Share a tuggy with a friend if you like.
I had a mini tuggy.
Oh, well, those will get you. Those will get you by. Yeah.
All right.
Well, we're gonna head outside and check out your new signs, because those are really cool.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I just want to thank the people of Lorain County. I want to thank everybody in the craft beer community who's done so much to keep us alive and going. From the bottom of my heart, I really love being in this industry. So thank you guys so much for supporting.
Love you, dude. Appreciate you. One more look around, you can see all the paint and the lights, and as I was mentioning before, kind of the whole brewery outlook is not disjointed. It's nice and open.
Yeah.
Really cool feel. I'm digging it. You want to head outside for a second? There it is. There's one here and there's one on the other side. So Bascule Brewery and Public House. Check it out. We have a nice little drink beer made here sign.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Let's head back in. It's not like we don't have a winter advisory here for cold.
Right.
I think there's no school tomorrow in some communities because of this crazy weather. See that door open up just like that?
I know.
Get yourself down here to Bascule for their reopening 7 years later and enjoy a couple pints of beer. Get yourself a tug pool.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself another tug job. Just about a couple minutes. All right?
I keep calling it tug pool. I think it's fun. Do what you got to do, man. Get yourself a tug job. We'll see you next week at Fatheads for the Cleveland Brewery Passport launch party.
Yep, we'll be there.
Until next time, stay malty, Cleveland.